What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Blue Side FC channel. I'm Nia Matt, and I hope you're all doing great. Finally, the season has ended, and our misery is finally over. The season has been a torrid one. It's been a very difficult one for us, especially the fans. We all wish the season was over sooner, but finally the season's over, and we have to look forward to the future. I mean, we have exciting new players, and it's possible that some of the old players will also be moving on. Pochettino will be coming in soon. He'll be announced soon by the club, and there are exciting things to look forward to on the horizon. So even though this season has been very difficult, it's still a good thing that we can still look forward to the fact that next season we don't have Champions League, we don't have any European games. We didn't qualify for any of the European competitions, so we can at least focus on domestic football. We can focus on the league, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and we can also rebuild the team. So Pochettino coming in can rebuild the team too as well. So it's not the best, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because we don't have European football. So yeah, so the misery season is over finally. Thank God. I've watched every game this season, and trust me, it's been very difficult to watch because I have to cover it in the videos. So even aside covering it in the videos, I usually watch every Chelsea game before I started a YouTube channel. Because now I'm doing a YouTube channel, so I have more reason to watch it. Apart from being a fan and enjoying the football, I have more reason to watch now, more analytical now when I'm watching it, because I have to make videos on it. It's been very difficult seeing Chelsea play in a frustrating manner, seeing Chelsea play and cannot score a goal to save their lives. And today's game was no different. Today we drew with Newcastle at Stamford Bridge, and same old. We dominated the game. Today we did very well. We dominated the game. I think in the earlier stages, Newcastle, it was very balanced in the earlier stages, but when we got the our equalizer, we were dominant of the game, like throughout the game. The only problem that we had was, as usual, scoring goals. We had problems scoring goals in the first half. Let's just dive straight into it. Our play in the first half was very encouraging, even though when Newcastle went on a counter, it looked very dangerous. Aspi was just being outrun by the Newcastle players on the left hand side, and he couldn't handle it. He really couldn't handle it, but especially when Isaac was running with him, it was very difficult for him to keep up. And even the goal came in as a result of a cross from his side. I think he should have closed the player down properly. He didn't close the player down properly. And our defenders, shambolic defending from our defenders, very bad defending from our defenders. They were just standing there, and Thiago Silva was standing there, and he allowed the ball to come through. And I just don't know why Kepa does these things. Like he should be able to stretch his hands and actually save that or push it away or something, but time and time again this season, anytime there's a low cross that comes across the face of goal, Kepa does some weird thing of just shielding the ball and letting the ball pass by, and then it gets to an opposition player in the box and he scores. Like we saw that 2 times against Man City. I think we've seen that a couple of times too in other games too as well, and then we saw it today too. So I don't know why he does that. I don't know what. Probably he doesn't want to commit and make a mistake or something. I just don't know. The long crosses doesn't really beat Kepa that much, but the low crosses, that's where his kryptonite is. Apparently, it's not just long shots; it's low crosses too as well. And they are going to figure it out. The opposition is going to figure it out, and they're going to be playing like that more and more. But it was a neatly worked goal by Newcastle. But then we came back. I think some few minutes later, we came back. We got the equalizer from an own goal from Trippier, and the way he started was very well. I think the Enzo free kick was cleverly taken. It was a quick free kick. It passed to Sterling, and Sterling cut back, and I don't think Sterling's shot was good at all. Sterling's shot was very soft. I think he fluffed the shot, but fortunately it went through and deflected. There were a lot of Newcastle bodies in the box. They deflected off Trippier. I think it hit his hand too as well before it went in, but because it went in, so they just allowed it. Anytime I see things like this, it just takes me back to when Ghana played Uruguay in the 2010 World Cup, when Suarez used his hand to push the ball out. It had crossed the line, it had gone in, so should have given a goal. But yeah, that was a long time ago, and I digress. But in this game, he gave the goal, so it didn't really matter whether it hit Trippier's hand or not. It deflected off him and went in, and it was an own goal. So After that, you could feel that our momentum had changed and we were attacking more. But it got to a point like 10 or 20 minutes, like between 10 or 20 minutes after the goal, we relaxed again. We were allowing Newcastle to come back into the game and were maintaining possession until it was halftime. And then second half was just another frustrating watch because we had so many chances in the second half, just like we did against Man United, just like we did against Man City. We had so many chances, but we couldn't score a goal. We couldn't score, and the shots were all were so wayward. Don't they train how to take shots? Don't they train how to take shots? Gallagher had a shot wide. Sterling wide, João Felix wide. I don't why are they doing. Madueke also had a very good chance where he cut in and then he took a shot on his left hand with his left foot so far over the bar, and I don't know why they can't keep their shots down. I'm hoping that these things change, and thankfully we just came out with a draw. We were the ones having a lot of chances. We could have easily made this game 4-1 or 5-1 win for us, but it didn't happen because we don't know how to score. We just don't know how to score. None of our players know how to score. We saw Pulisic in this game. It's been a while since we've seen Pulisic play. He comes on very, very late in recent games. He almost made an impact. There was a chance where I feel like Sterling should have fed João Felix earlier, but he thought João Felix was in an offside position. It looked like it, but I don't think he was. And then he passed to Pulisic on the left-hand side, and Pulisic played it straight to Dubravka. Dubravka also made some very, very good saves in this game. I think the first half, there was a Sterling shot that was very, very close to goal, and he was able to punch it or stop it from crossing the line somehow. And it was a very quick snapshot, and it required very, very good reflexes to save that, and he did very well, and he saved it, and I think he saved the follow-up too as well. He made very, very good saves. So he saved that effort too from Pulisic. And yeah, that was the game. The second half we were just pressuring them, but we couldn't score. We just couldn't score. And that has been our problem throughout the whole season. This disastrous season, we finished mid-table. I think we finished 11th on the table, which is far from our standards. It's far from our usual standards. We're usually in the top 3 or the top 4, even the top 2. But now we're falling down. We've had 4 different managers this season. We had Tuchel, we had Potter, and then Potter's assistant came to take over, and then Lampard came in, and yeah, you know how torrid our season is. Tuchel won the Bundesliga, by the way. I think yesterday they won. Dortmund bottled it, less like Arsenal, and Bayern capitalized and they won the Bundesliga. So congrats to Tuchel with Bayern. It's difficult as a Chelsea fan to see these things because we sacked Tuchel undeservedly, and then he has gone on to win the Bayern the Bundesliga with Bayern. I wonder what Todd Bowley and co will be thinking about, will be sitting down thinking about. They'll be like, I think they know they made a mistake. They know 3 managers after Tuchel, they by now they know they made a mistake, and yeah, I don't want to dwell on that. I think 2 hours before the game, we got a here we go confirmation from Fabrizio Romano that Pochettino has actually signed a contract, so he's only left with the announcement. He said it earlier. I think Fabrizio said it earlier that Pochettino had agreed to become Chelsea's manager, and he also gave a here you go then, but it was a verbal agreement. But now he has agreed to. He has actually signed. He has put pen to paper. He has actually signed, and he will be the manager. I'm expecting an announcement tomorrow, Monday. I don't know when this will go out. This will probably go out on the Mondays on Monday itself. So probably today, by the time this video comes out, the announcement is out already. So yeah, it's been confirmed, and I have the tweet right here. So Fabrizio Romano tweeted that Mauricio Pochettino has finally signed the contract as new Chelsea head coach after verbal agreement reached 2 weeks ago. Official statement ready. He's starting his job as Chelsea manager next week, so I'm very sure he'll be announced on Monday. Contracts will be valid until June 2026. Here we go, confirmed. So yeah, I don't know who does Fabrizio Romano's graphics for him, but anytime there's a new player signing, they manage to get the player in a new jersey in the team's kit even before the announcement, or get like with this one, Fabrizio Romano holding a Chelsea shirt with his name at the back. With the way the season was going, I don't think Lampard would have even accepted a job if it was offered to him. And I think he just knew that he was just there as an interim, and that was it. And that's what most of us fans also wanted. I said when he was appointed, I said in my video that I don't want him to be here permanently because we know what happened the first time. And yeah, his first season was good, second season was not so good, and then we know the toxicity that came as a result of it. There was a polarization between Chelsea fans. Some people hated him, some people loved him. Yeah, I will continue to love Lampard because he was my gateway into Chelsea, and I'll be forever grateful to him. And I still love him. Anytime I saw him play, I was just happy to have him in the team. So I'm still gonna love him. As a manager, he hasn't been too good, but still, he's still the same guy. He's still the man. So I can't really say anything abusive about him. I'm predicting will be announced very, very soon, if he's not being announced already. And yeah, I also want to talk about certain things too in this game. There are a few lasts for certain players in this game, Aspi being one of them. He has 1 year left on his contract, but it's highly likely that he's going to be sold. The Chelsea is trying to meet FFP laws, are trying to abide by it, so they have to let a lot of players go. I think they were banking on the fact that we might be able to qualify for Europe next season, but we couldn't qualify. They have to sell a lot of players, so Aspi probably played his last match for Chelsea, and we are eternally grateful to him. He has been a wonderful captain. He has lifted every trophy with Chelsea. He has won everything with us. So grateful to him, and I wish him the best wherever he goes to. And Loftus-Cheek is also another player. He came off with a resounding applause. It was very, very nice to see because I mean he's had a difficult time to at Chelsea as well when that injury came under Sarri, and I'll never forgive Chelsea for letting them go and play that friendly within an active season, and it was very poor from Chelsea at the time. And yeah, he went and he got injured, and he hasn't been able to recover fully to the way he was during that Sarri era. And yeah, I wish him the best too as well. I read that AC Milan are really, really in for him. They really want him in Milan, so he's definitely going. He's also one of the people that might be sold to as well. Mason Mount. I haven't really talked about Mason Mount a lot this season because it's a very painful topic, because I don't want to talk about Mason Mount going, but it's going to be a possibility. It's going to be a possibility very, very soon. And so he might be leaving, and there people have mentioned Man United. I'll be fair if he goes out of England, but he would probably want to be in England as well. So Man United want him. He might go there, and this also seemed like his last time at Chelsea. The way he was walking around and clapping the home fans, clapping the Chelsea fans, and acknowledging their presence, and like it just seemed like a farewell. It just felt like a farewell, and he also did it with Lampard too. So it just felt like a farewell from me. I just really hope it's sorted out. I'll do a video on it. I'll do a video on the possible transfer outs and transfer ins later on, probably later in the week or next week, and we'll talk about it fully. But I'm hoping that it's sorted out. If it's not sorted out, I wish him all the best. He can go and play. He's a very good player, and I mean I know very well that we're going to regret it, but it is what it is. We are Chelsea. We've let bigger players go, and we've made bigger mistakes. So we are still Chelsea. So we're going to continue supporting the club, whether Mount is there or not. So yeah, so these three players might be, this might be the last time we'll see them. There are other ones too as well. I'll touch more in another video. This video has become very long already, so I just want to try and end it here. I have some videos in store this preseason. You continue to see me. I have some things that I want to try out. I'm still a new channel. This channel is still a baby, and I have some things I want to try out soon. I will be doing more streams. I'll be doing more transfer related videos. I'll be doing more rumor related videos. Anything that has to do with Chelsea that is really transfers, I'll talk about it. I want to do some like a weekly recap of things that have happened in Chelsea in the week. I want to do that too as well. And I also want to do reactions too as well. When I start, you will see what I mean, like reactions to the greats. So Drogba goals, Lampard goals, those kind of things, and I hope you guys will like it too as well. So thank you so much for supporting me in this season. This is the season that I started my channel with, and it's been a difficult one. It's been a very difficult one, and no channel starts easy. Every content creator will tell you that they started from somewhere before they got to where they are. A successful one, even not successful one, they still started from somewhere before they got where they are. So I'm going to continue making videos. I hope next season is better. I hope this preseason 2 is also good, and yeah, I have a lot in store. So thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched to the end, thank you so much, because I know this video is a very long video. So if you watch the end, thank you so much. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe and give the video a like. It helps the video a lot. It helps the algorithm to push the video out there to other Chelsea fans to see as well. So thank you so much for all that you continue to do for the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.